Welcome to the demonstration of the Filterchip component. Filterchip component is a newly added component into the BDB chart library since 7.5 release, and it is fully functional in the 7.6 latest release. It's a component used to collate and display all the applied filters in the dashboard. Two, the Filterchip component provides a two-way communication between the Filterchip components and all the associated filters in your dashboard. And it will support the combo box filter, hierarchical filter, list filter, and the radio button. And it is compatible with single select, multi-select, standalone, and cascaded filters. Let us have a look at how we can configure the Filterchip component. So in this dashboard, I have dragged in three filters: a hierarchical filter, a combo box filter, and a list filter. All these filters are cascaded. See, the hierarchical filter is being used for the country filter, and this has been mapped with the state filter, and the list filter is being used and mapped with a city filter. So let's see how we can configure the filter chip. I'm dragging in the filter chip component from the chart library. Let's see what are all the properties of the component. So in general, as all the components, it have the general properties like the left, top, height, and width settings, and the initial visibility checkbox to control its visibility on the very first preview. The show additional filter checkbox is provided so that when we check this, it's going to show the additional filter dropdown where it will list down the rest or the additional filter chips which aren't displayed in the filter pane. And the show chips count will get you the count of the filters applied. And the associate filter is used to associate the component with the filters in the dashboard. Here it will list down every filter components in the dashboard, and we can check or uncheck to associate with the component. Here I'm going to check with all the three filters and say. When it comes to chip style, these are some styling properties for the chips where we can set the background color, the text color, the button BG is for the cross icon of the chips, and we can set the background color for the all filter drop down. So in the title, we can manipulate the title of the chips of the drop down button, and its drop down title can also be changed. In the background, we have the properties to change the gradient rotation, its opacity. We can apply the borders to it and control the color and the radius, as well as apply shadow. And coming to the style, here we have the properties of the font size, color, style, weight, family, and text decoration, which are applicable for the title of the chips. So here we have dragged in a label on which, on the click of this, we are going to apply the filters. And in this particular label, we need to give an SDK method, that is update filter chips, which will update the filter chip component with the filter values. Here we are going to specify the filter name. Also, we need to reload the required connections over here. As we discussed, it's a two-way communication component, so that when we do a deselection from the filter pane, it gets reflected in your filters and into your chart. So we need to write the script to reload the respective connections from the chips as well. So on the click of the apply button, the selected filters, the country USA, California, and San Jose will get applied to this chart and get listed in your filter pane. And here it gives a count of the filters applied. On apply, it is going to update the filter chip components with the selected values. When the number of chips goes beyond the available filter pane, those items get added into your all filters drop down where it will list down the additional filter chips. So here it is listing down the rest of the filter chips which are not listed over here. As we said, this is a cascaded filter. So if I remove USA, the corresponding city and the states will get removed from the filters and it will get reflected in our charts. USA is unchecked from the filter and the corresponding states are removed from the state filter and the cities as well. So it is compatible with the standalone, the cascaded filter or the single or the multi-select filters. This is a use case dashboard, the candidate dashboard in which we had used a filter chip component and like here we have a couple of filters, the gender, the designation, skill and the team filter. And we have used the filter chip component in this dashboard where we are going to list out the filters applied in the dashboard in the filter pane. So on the click of the apply, the filters say female, analytics manager, analytics and team UI get listed in the filter pane. So this gives an information about the total number of the applied filters and displays the filter chips. Even if it goes beyond the filter area, it gets added into your all filters. So, and these filters get applied to your charts. So on the deselection from here, it gets reflected into your charts as well as into the filter UI. It gets deselected from the filter. So BU11 has been removed from this.